Hello and welcome to Season 4 of the Junior Sharks. My name is Evelyn Ejipong and I'm your quiz mistress for this season. Today we have with us two very excited teams. Their names are Garrison Primary and JHS. Welcome. And Celestial School Complex. Welcome. Okay, I'll give them the opportunity to introduce themselves. So Garrison Primary and JHS, could you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Desmond Tay.
Prince Opoku.
Help Palm.
And for Celestial School Complex?
Enoch Benham.
Fawaz Aziz.
You're all welcome.
Thank you.
So, Garrison, Primary, and JHS, you won the ballot, so you go with the first set of questions in our right corner round, which is sponsored by Kellogg's. Okay? You have 2 minutes to answer 8 questions. 10 points for the correct answer. You do not lose any marks if you give the wrong answer. Okay? So 10 for the correct, and no marks lost if you give the wrong answer. Are we ready? Okay. Who is the current Vice President of the USA? Is that Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, or Donald Trump?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris is correct for 10 marks. Where is the capital city of Australia? Is it Brussels, La Paz, Canberra, or
Canberra.
Sofia? Canberra is correct. Where is the capital of Ejura Sechidumase district of this region? Is it Ofinso, Ejura, Obuase, or Konongo?
A.
Ofinso.
Yes.
That's incorrect. Where is the capital of the Bibiani Ahriso district of the western region? Is it Sekondi, Waso, Bibiani, or Guaso?
D.
Guaso is what you're saying. That's incorrect. The answer was Bibiani. On which date did the 1992 Constitution come into force?
7 January.
I was going to give you options. 7 January, what year?
92.
Incorrect. It was 7 January 1993. When was the referendum on the 1992 Constitution held? I need a full date. Is it 7th December 1992, 7th January 1993, 31st March 1992, or 28th April 1992?
28 April 1992.
Correct. 10 marks. In which year was the personal computer first sold in the world? Was it 2002, 1986, 1918, or 1975? We're out of time. The correct answer to that was 1975. Well done anyway for Garrison Primary and JHS. Excellent round. Right, Celestial School Complex. Are you ready for your 8 questions? Where is the capital of Canada? Is it Thimphu, Montreal, Ottawa, or Praia? Ottawa is correct. Where is the capital of Argentina? Is it Brasilia, Buenos Aires, Sarajevo?
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires is correct. Who was the chairman of the Committee of Experts that drafted the 1992 Constitution? Was it Dr. S.K.B. Asante, Pri Roland Ayejitam, Dr. Kwejo Aferijan, or J.J. Rawlings?
J.J. Rawlings.
Incorrect. The correct answer was Dr. S.K.B. Asante. When was the draft 1992 Constitution presented to the President? Was it 28th April 1992, 31st March 1992, 7th January 1993, or 7th December 1993?
C.
C as in 7th January 1993, that is incorrect. It's B, 31st March 1992. Where is the capital of Nkwanta South District of the Volta region? Is it Pasa, Adaklu Waha, Pefe, or Nkwanta?
Nkwanta.
Nkwanta is correct for 10 points. Where is the capital of Ejusu Draben district of the Asante region? Is it Ejusu, Ejura, Kumase, or Konongo?
Ejisu.
Ejusu is correct for 10 marks. In which year did the Wright brothers test their first aeroplane? Was it 1975, 1960, 1850, or 1903? 1903.
Pass.
The correct answer to that was 1903. When was Facebook invented? 1995, 2010, 1980, or 2004? Just in time, as the bell was going. 10 points. 2004 is the correct answer there. That brings us to the end of the first round. Well done, well done. Thank you. So at the end of the first round, Celestial School Complex scored 50 points and Garrison School scored 40 points. Well done. Well done. So we move on to the R-cubed round. And in the R-cubed round, you're going to be asked questions about reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is going to be posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. Celestial, you get the first question. Determine whether the result of 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus 14 plus 17 plus 20 plus 232 is an odd or even number.
Even number.
Incorrect. Fill in the lines with plus and minus to make the equation below correct. Okay? So please listen. 1 dash 8 dash 5 dash 4 equals 8. Okay, I'm listening.
1 plus 8 minus 5 plus 4 equals 8.
Excellent. 10 points. Well done. Okay, Celestial, are you ready for yours? How many sides does a polygon, a regular polygon, which has 360 degrees exterior angle have?
5.
5 is incorrect. 4 is incorrect. The correct answer was 10 on that one. Garrison Primary now for yours, Primary and JHS. These are real numbers, positive or negative, without decimal or fractional parts. They include 3 and minus 6. What are they?
Integers.
Integers is correct for 10 points. Well done. Celestial School Complex, your question. 5 identical black books and 4 identical white books are put from left to right. How many different permutations are there?
Pass.
Correct answer is 126. Garrison, your question. 4 students have 16 balloons in total, and each of them have a different number of balloons. At least how many balloons or balloon does a student with the most have?
4.
That's incorrect. I'll pass it over to Celestial School Complex.
2.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 6. Your question now, Celestial School Complex. There are some chickens and rabbits in a cage. The number of chickens is 4 times as the number of rabbits. They have 228 legs in total. How many chickens are there? Yes?
Pass.
Okay, we'll pass it over to Garrison Primary JHS. Do you have an answer for me?
56.
Repeat.
56.
56 is incorrect. It's 76. Garrison Primary and JHS, your question. There are a total number of 30 chickens and rabbits in a farm. The animals have a total of 74 legs. How many rabbits are there? No, the answer to that was 7. So you're going to complete the sentence and give me the best fit into the 2 gaps that are in this sentence. So first one is, blank is a criminal, blank in England, and covers cases where offensive descriptions or Christianity are published. And your options are heathenism or act, sacrilege or violence, blasphemy or offense, or obscenity, deviation. Yeah.
Blasphemy.
And?
Okay, C.
Okay, C. Blasphemy and offense, you're correct for 10 marks. Garrison Primary and JHS. Again, remember I said I'll call the gaps blank, so you understand. The teacher told Kalish, you should blank this paragraph to make the essay more blank. And your options are expunge witty, enlarge poignant, delete succinct, or excise expansive.
D.
B.
D.
D. Incorrect. We'll pass it over for the bonus.
A.
A is also incorrect. It's delete succinct, which was C. Celestial School Complex, your question now. The hot tropical climate created a climate of blank and encouraged blank. First option, sweltering, agility. Enervation, activity. Listlessness, euphoria. Lassitude, drowsiness.
Pass.
We'll pass it over for the bonus.
Pass.
Okay, the correct answer was D, lassitude, drowsiness. Right, Garrison, Primary and JHS. We are blank to have him. Blank here to make the function a great success. Your options are proud, leave. Happy, arrive. Sure, come. Pleased, over. D?
The possible answers.
Time is gone, unfortunately. Right. I'll pass it over now to Celestial School Complex.
Pass.
You're passing as well. It was D, pleased and over. Opposed to a great or sudden change. So you want just one answer for me here out of the options I give you. All right? Opposed to a great or sudden change. Static, revolutionary, conservative, or evolutionary.
Revolutionary.
That is incorrect. I'll hand it over.
Static.
Yes?
Static.
That's also incorrect. The correct answer was conservative. Right, so Garrison, Primary and JHS, your question. Again, we want a one-word answer. Having no beginning or end to its existence. Is it eternal, obscure, universal, or immeasurable?
Eternal.
Eternal is correct for 10 points. Celestial School Complex. The art of cutting trees and bushes into ornamental shape. Is it horticulture, bonsai, pruning, or topiary? You're passing, so I pass it over to Garrison, Primary and JHS.
Bonsai.
Bonsai is incorrect, it's topiary. Garrison, Primary and JHS. Walking in your sleep. Is it called somnambulism, somnambulism, obsession, or hallucination? Yes.
A.
A is incorrect. B is correct for the bonus mark. Somnambulism. That's a very big word. Somnambulism. That brings us to the end of the R-cubed round. Well done to both teams. Okay, so at the end of the R-cubed round, Celestial School Complex scored -5 and Garrison School also scored -5.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
Nobody like you.
It's me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
Nobody like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day,
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
for work and for play, for a great start to your day.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
Always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit www.act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
We're going to move on to round 3 now. Round 3 is our STEM round. So I'll pose questions to both schools. You can buzz in at any time while the question is being read for a maximum of 10 points for correct answers and a deduction of -5 for the wrong answer. If you interfere or interrupt me while I'm speaking, I will read the full question to the other team for a bonus of 5 marks. Are we all okay on that one? All right. So, which famous naturalist published his theory of evolution in a book called On the Origin of Species in 1859? Any takers? All right, the correct answer to that was Charles Darwin. Which part of the brain is used for thinking and making decisions? Okay, Celestial School Complex.
Medulla oblongata.
No, that is incorrect. What is heterochromia? No? Okay, the answer to that is a difference in colorization, usually the eyes of the irises of the eyes. Okay, different colors to that. In an electric circuit, if 2 5-amp resistors are wired in series, the overall resistance of the circuit is 10 amps. What is the overall resistance if 2 5-amp resistors are wired in parallel? Right, Celestial School Complex?
No, please, I wanted...
No? Okay, the correct answer is 2.5 amps, because you're dividing it this time if you're in parallel. What groups known as A, B, and O can be either rhesus D positive or rhesus D negative? Yes?
The blood groups.
Blood groups is correct for 10 points. What word beginning with H described a heightened sense of smell? Anyone? The answer to that is hypersomnia. What are the rings of the planet Saturn composed of? Yes, Garrison Primary.
Gases.
No, I can't give you that one. We'll pass it over to Celestial School Complex. You're passing. It's millions of particles made almost entirely of water and ice. What Russian chemist, namesake of the element 101, organized elements by their chemical and physical properties in the first modern version of the periodic table?
Dmitry Mendeleev.
You are correct for 10 points. Dmitry Mendeleev. The periods of the periodic table are the rows. What term refers to the elements in the columns, such as the alkali metals?
The group.
Groups.
They are?
The groups.
They are groups, correct, for 10 points. This 3-dimensional curve could lie on the surface of a cylinder. It is generated using a constant angle to the perpendicular plane. DNA is arranged in a double of one of these.
Helix.
It's helix, Garrison Primary and JHS, correct for 10 marks. We are now at the end of the STEM round. Some tough questions there, but well done. At the end of the STEM round, Celestial School Complex scored 0 points and Garrison School scored 25 points. Well done. Well done. Okay, so we're now moving on to the one-on-one round sponsored by Indomie. Right, you'll be given 2 questions, and you just buzz in when you know the answer to it, okay? Right, are we ready, ladies?
Yes.
Excellent, Junior Sharks. So, first question. Spell the word tomfoolery. Right, so Garrison, Primary and JHS?
Tomfoolery. T-U-M-F-U-L-U-R-Y.
Incorrect. So I'll pass it over to Celestial School Complex.
T-H-U-M-P-H-U-L-U-R-Y.
No, that was also incorrect. The correct spelling of tomfoolery is T-O-M-F-O-O-L-E-R-Y. It's quite a phonetic one. Okay? I'm going to read 2 sentences. There will be words that are underlined, and I'll identify those, and then I'll give you an option of 4 words that can be used instead of the word that has been underlined. Okay? First sentence. Mrs. Martina put all her jewelry in one box carelessly. Put is the word that has been underlined. The equipment had to be stored in the warehouse at short notice. Stored is the word that's been underlined, and your 4 options are stacked, dumped, stocked, stowed. Celestial School Complex?
Stocked.
Incorrect. Garrison Primary, you wish to try? No, the correct answer is dumped. Okay? Thank you so much for our English contestants. Can I have our mathematicians on stage, please? A 4-digit number has a remainder of 6 when divided by 7. Has a remainder of 7 when divided by 8. Has a remainder of 8 when divided by 9. How many such possible 4-digit numbers are there? 1 second, I want an answer now, please. Anyone? No, the answer was 18 possible numbers, okay? If a straight line L passes through A at coordinates 5 and 7, and the slope of L is 4, find the y-intercept of L. 1 second left. Anyone care to try for me? No, the answer is 27. That is the end of the maths questions for our maths specialist. Thank you very much. Can I have my scientist on stage, please? A flame test on boron produces this color. Between pH 2 and 11, by the malachite indicator, is color. This is the color of the algae genus Volvox and of the photosynthetic pigment chlorophyll. For 10 points, name this color found between blue and yellow on the visible spectrum. No answer. The answer was simply green. Very complex question, simple answer. Second question. Many roundworms have this kind of symbiosis in which they benefit at the expense of their living hosts. Okay, our time is up. The answer to that was parasitism. Parasites. Okay? That is the end of the science round. Can I have our social scientists up here, please? So there'll be a picture coming up here. Identify this East European country's flag. Do you have an answer for me? Okay, Garrison, Primary and JHS, please.
Hungary.
Hungary is correct for 10 points. Another picture round. Identify this musician who is also popular for his humanitarian works in Africa. You don't know? His name is Akon. That brings us to the end of the one-on-one round. Can I have the other specialists join us back on stage, please? So at the end of this contest, Celestial School Complex scored 35 points and Garrison School scored 65 points. Well done to both teams. Well done. Excellent work from Garrison Primary and JHS and from Celestial School Complex. Those were some tough questions. Again, my name is Evelyn Ejipong, and I have been your quiz mistress from this competition. See you next time.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
Listening to me like you.
You know me. I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. It's in me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
Listening to me like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day,
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
for work and for play, for a great start to your day.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit www.act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Hello there, you're welcome to another contest in the Sharks competition for senior high schools across the country. Once again, we are in the round of 16, and today I can promise you this is one of those finales before the finale because of the institutions that are involved. These are institutions that have gone against each other in subsequent editions. It's been a forth and back, and we hope today we shall get the opportunity to settle one of those scores. I'm talking about St. Thomas Aquinas to my immediate left. You're welcome, Aquinas.
Thank you.
And then to my right, we have all the way from the mountains, St. Peter's Senior High School. St. Peter's, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I understand you are prepared for revenge this year. Let's hope that the next 30 minutes or so gives you the opportunity. At this point, I'll allow you an opportunity to introduce yourself very quickly, and then we shall get into the rules of engagement for round number 1. We'll start off with you, St. Peter's Senior High School.
St. Paul Jeremy, General Science, final year.
Fantastic. Next.
Ansari Tinsley, final year, General Arts.
Bagonia Wedadebam Augustus, General Science, final year.
Yes?
Samuel Sang, General Science, final year.
Awesome. Please put your hands together for them. And then to my left, we have...
Efiyo Pokunana,
General Science,
Please
final.
take the name again.
Efriye Opokunana.
Right.
General Science, final year.
Excellent. Next.
Nigel McBainin, Year 3, General Science.
Fantastic. Next.
Sampana Manasseh, General Science, final year.
Yes, and then we have...
Nana Kweji Junior Junior, General Arts, final year.
Fantastic. Please show some appreciation for them. I'm not going to tell you, but I remember a magician from this group. As the contest goes on, you're at home, you'll figure out who that magician is. So the rules of engagement for round number 1, both schools. Each school will have a maximum of 120 seconds or 2 minutes within which you answer a series of 8 questions. Every question you answer correctly attracts a total of 10 points, okay? We shall start off with you from the hills and mountains of the Eastern region, St. Peter's Senior High School. I am ready whenever you are.
Ready.
Right? Fantastic. Question 1. Who became the Prime Minister of the Second Republic of the country, Ghana? A. Kwame Nkrumah, B. K.A. Buzia, C. J.B. Dankwa, D. Akua J.
Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia.
Abrefa Buzia is correct for 10 points. Question 2. Who is the current Chief of Defense Staff of Ghana? A. Major General Nunu Mensah, B. Rear Admiral Seth Asamoah, C. Major
Rear
General
Admiral Seth Amamwa.
Seth Amoah. That's correct for 10 points. Which people celebrate the Asafotufiam Festival?
Adan.
Adan is correct for 10 points. Who is the Minister of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development?
Mavis Howard Kumsin.
Mavis Howard Kumsin is correct. Who is the Minister responsible for Railway Development?
John Peter Amewu.
John Peter Amewu is correct for 10 points. Who is the Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources?
Cecilia Abnadapa.
Cecilia Abnadapa. What name is given to the process by which rocks are broken down by, not transported? Okay? A, erosion, B, weathering, C, mass wasting, and D, landsliding.
Weathering.
Weathering is correct for 10 points. And which of these is an example of physical weathering? A, carbonation, B, exfoliation, C, hydrolysis,
Exfoliation.
And D. Exfoliation, ladies and gentlemen, exfoliation. Exfoliation is correct. And that, did you miss any questions? You have 30 seconds to spare.
No,
It is
please.
interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, the pressure is on. St. Thomas Aquinas, I am ready whenever you are.
Ready.
Oh, you're ready. Fantastic. Okay. Your 120 seconds start now. Go. Question 1. Who is the first female to become a police officer in Ghana? A. Abena Dolphine. B. Joyce Ayi. C. Bamfadado. D. Rosamond Siaman Kansa.
A.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. In which country do we have the quarters of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area after? A. Abuja, Nigeria. B. Accra, Ghana. C. Dakar, Senegal. D. Cape Town, South Africa.
Abuja, Nigeria.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Question 3. Which people celebrate the Mayim Festival?
The Krobo.
Krobos is correct for 10 points. Who is the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture?
Awal Muhammad.
Awal Muhammad is correct. Who is the Minister for Gender, Children, and Social
Adwa
Protection?
Safo.
Sarah Adwan Safo is correct for 10 points. What name is given to the family to the boundary between the core of the mantle of the earth? A. Mohorovic discontinuity. B. Gutenberg discontinuity. C. Asna.
A.
Pardon?
A.
Oh, it's not A. A is wrong. You didn't even let me finish the answers. Question 7. What name is given to the crack or fracture in the Earth's crust along rock strata that have been disarranged? A. Weathering. B. Faulting. C. Hanging. D. Reversing.
Fulton.
Faulting is correct for 10 points. What type of desert is formed by an undulating plain of sand domes produced by wind disposition? A. Stony desert. B. Rocky desert. C. Edge or sandy desert. And D. Badlands.
C.
C is correct for 10 points. C is correct for 10 points. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of round number 1. And at the end of round 1, St. Thomas Aquinas has a total of 50 points. Please show some appreciation. And St. Peter's Boys Senior High School have a total of 80 points. 80 points. Perfect score so far. Great. So we shall start off with you in St. Thomas Aquinas because we started earlier with St. Peter's. Okay? Fantastic. Question 1. Find the average of the following sequence. Find the average of the following sequence. 1994, 1998, 2002, 2006, ellipsis. Then you have 2,998, 3,002, 3,006. Sorry, St. Peter's, the time is up, and so you don't even have the opportunity to get the bonus question. St. Peter's, your main question. Andy's brother's age this year, minus 6, multiplied by 5, add 9, and is divided by 7. The result will be 22 years old. How old is Andy's brother this year? Yes?
35 years.
35 is correct for 10 points, ladies and gentlemen. 35 is correct. I see why they brought a magician. St. Thomas Aquinas. Find the value of 1 over 729 plus 1 over 243 plus ellipsis plus 1 over 9 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus ellipsis plus 243 plus 729. Yes, Sampana?
1 over 1,458.
1 over?
1,458.
That can't be accurate. It's impossible. Find the value of 5 squared plus 6 squared plus 7 squared plus 8 squared plus ellipsis plus 14 squared plus 15 squared. I'm sorry, your time is up, St. Peter's. This is a bonus question to St. Thomas Aquinas. I'm sorry, St. Thomas Aquinas, you forfeit the opportunity to get the bonus points. And so, to your main question, St. Thomas Aquinas, a 3-digit number has a remainder 2 when divided by 5. It has a remainder 4 when divided by 8, and a remainder 1 when divided by 13. What is such largest 3-digit number? I'm sorry, your time is up. And so it's a bonus question, St. Peter's Boys Senior High. St. Peter's, your time is up. And so we take your main question. Find the last digit of 9 squared plus 9 cubed plus 9 to the power 4 plus 9 to the power 5 ellipsis plus 9 to the power 98 plus 9 to the power 99. Yes?
9. 9.
I'm sorry, the answer is not 9. The answer is not 9. And so we'll transfer it as a bonus question to St. Thomas Aquinas. And I see Sam Panas shaking his head. So it's impossible for that to happen. Well, we'll take the next question, which is your main question, St. Thomas Aquinas. There is a cuboid. When the length increases by 1 centimeters, the volume will be increased by 32 centimeters squared, 32 centimeter cube, because we're talking volume, yeah? When the width increases by 2 centimeters, the volume will be increased by 76 centimeters cube. When the height increases by 3 centimeters, the volume will increase by 57 centimeters cube. How many cubic centimeters is the volume of the cuboid? I'm sorry, your time is up, St. Thomas Aquinas. That's a bonus question to St. Peter's Senior High. And they don't have the answer as well. And so we will go on to the next. St. Peter's. A square is formed by 324 rectangles that are 1 centimeter by 4 centimeters. Find the difference in the total perimeter in centimeters. And the time is up, and so this is a bonus question to St. Thomas Aquinas. And I'm sorry, that time is also up. And so we go on to the next question, which is your main question. But there's a preamble that applies to both schools, so pay particular attention. You are to choose the odd one out in a series of words I'll read out, okay? Choose the odd one out. St. Thomas Aquinas. A, acquiescent. B, hardened. C, ossified, and D, rigid. D, rigid. Yes?
A.
A, acquiescent, that's correct for 10 points. St. Peter's Senior High School. Choose the odd one out. A, ostentatious. B, unobtrusive. C, flamboyant. D, garish. I'm sorry, your time is up, and so that's a bonus question to St. Thomas Aquinas. Yes?
B. B.
B, unobtrusive. That's correct. B, unobtrusive. That is correct. St. Thomas Aquinas, your main question. Same preamble. Choose the odd one out. A, professed. B, ostensible. C, outward. And D, genuine.
B.
B.
Yes.
Ostensible.
Yes,
That's
please.
not correct.
Okay.
That's not correct. And so we transfer that as a bonus question to St. Peter's Boys Senior High School. And I'm sorry your time is up. You don't have the opportunity of getting 5 points. St. Peter's, choose the odd one out. A, diffident. B, excessive. C, conceited. D, overweening. Overweening. I'm sorry your time is up, and so this is a bonus question to St. Peter's.
C. C, conceited.
I'm sorry, it's not conceited. It's not conceited. That's not accurate. To both schools, you have to fill in the blanks with the appropriate words. So I'm going to read a sentence. Some words will be omitted. You have to fill in with the possible words I'll give you. And that starts off with you, St. Thomas Aquinas. The educational system of Japan and South Korea have long, tough work dash for students, and it is no dash that both these countries are doing well. A, periods and accident. B, schedules and coincidence. C, routines and synchronization. D, moments and surprise. I will allow you.
B.
It was right on the zero.
B. B.
B
Yes.
or D?
B.
B, okay. B is correct for 10 points. It is correct for 10 points. Schedules and coincidence, that's correct. St. Peter's Boys Senior High School. Very few of us are capable of seeing human dash. Okay? The robes of a millionaire and the rags of a beggar. Okay? A, status and through. B, nature and beneath. C, dignity and in. And D, condition and by.
A. A.
I'm sorry, it's not A. I'm sorry, it can't be A. That's a bonus question to you. Yes?
C.
C is correct. C is correct for 5 points. St. Thomas Aquinas. C is correct. And this is your main question. The candidate's dash at the polls was dash as he won with a striking margin. Okay? A, claim and unrealistic. B, victory and overwhelming. C, image and real. And D, strategy and unsuccessful. Yes, Thomas Aquinas?
B.
That is correct. Victory and overwhelming. And this takes us to St. Peter's Boys Senior High School for 10 points. He is also dash that everyone is always dash to help him with his work. A, helpful and reluctant. B, magnanimous and eager. And C, adamant and enthusiastic. Yes, this was right on the zero again.
B.
B, magnanimous and eager. I'll give you that. Magnanimous and eager. I'll give you that for 10 points. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of round number 2. And at the end of round 2 of the contest between St. Thomas Aquinas and St. Peter's Boys Senior High School, St. Thomas Aquinas has a total of 25 points, and St. Peter's Boys Senior High School has a total of 10 points. Please show some appreciation as we get into round number 3.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beat are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me. I can drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. It's in me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day,
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
for work and for play, for a great start to your day.
Breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit www.act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Now, in round 3, the rules of engagement have been further adjusted. What it means is that you no longer compete against the time clock for answering the question, but the ability of your opponents to answer the question in record time, right? And so we are paying attention to who rings the bell first. You acknowledge, you provide the answer to the question. If it's correct, you have a maximum 10 points. If it's wrong, you have a penalty of 5. If you answer a wrong question on any of the clues, we'll finish the clues for the opposing school to answer the question. Is that clear? This technique is the separation of mixtures of liquids based on differences in their boiling point. St. Thomas Aquinas, yes?
Distillation.
I'll take distillation. I'll take distillation. To both schools. This technique that typically uses an indicator is used to determine an unknown concentration. Yes, that's Peter's.
Titration.
Titration is correct for 10 points. To both schools. In this form of chromatography, often using paper or silica as the St. Thomas Aquinas.
Paper chromatography. Paper chromatography.
I won't take that. Yes?
Simple chromatography.
A thin layer chromatography is more exact. Thin layer chromatography, because it's not only paper. We've equally talked about silica, for example, right? So we want something that is more exact. To both schools, bees and wasps both sting, okay? Both bees and wasps belong to this order, St. Peter's.
Hymenoptera.
Hymenoptera is correct. Hymenoptera is correct. To both schools. Unlike bees, when wasps sting, they release one of these molecules that influences the behavior of other organisms in the same species. I'm sorry the time is up, so you both forfeit the opportunity. To both schools, in both bees and wasps, the stinger is a modified version of this egg-laying structure. St. Thomas Aquinas say?
The ovipositor. The ovipositor.
The ovipositor is correct. The ovipositor is correct. To both schools, because this quantity can depend on the square roots of its adiabatic index times pressure over density. Yes, St. Peter's.
Speed of sound.
Speed of sound. Speed of sound. That's correct for 10 points. To both schools, sexual reproduction requires the fusion of two haploid cells to create one cell with a full set of chromosomes. Okay? For 10 points each. Right? Give the 6-letter name for... Yes, I had your bell first. Yes?
Zygote.
I'm not going to take zygote. I had your bell.
That's why.
Gamete.
Gamete is correct. Gamete is correct. Gamete is correct. To both schools. For 10 points, you are to name this, diploid cell that... Yes, I heard your bell.
Zygote.
Okay, now you have a zygote. Now you have zygote. You have zygote, that's correct. To both schools. After several divisions, the zygote forms this hollow fluid. Yes, I heard your bell first.
The blastula.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. Now, that brings us to the end of round number 3. Please show some appreciation. I think I can feel the heat myself. At the end of round 3, St. Peter's Boys has a total of 30 points. Please put your hands together for them. And St. Thomas Aquinas has 35 points. 35 points. A round of appreciation for them. And so you can all take leave of us, and let's have the candidates to be answering questions in English language. Same rules of engagement. Fast fingers applies. You provide the answer to the question, get acknowledged. Ring the bell, get acknowledged, answer. If it's correct, 10 points. If it's wrong, you have a penalty of 5. Is that clear?
Yes.
Round 1. Seconds, minutes, hours. Which of the words does not belong to the list of words I am going to read? And I've read the words already, okay? Seconds, minutes, and hours. The words are A, weeks, B, millennia, C, decades, D, light years. Yes, I had your bell first, son.
Light years.
Light years is correct for 10 points. To both schools. Speed is to fast as temperature is to A, ice, B, warm, C, thermometer, D, degree Fahrenheit.
Thermometer.
That's wrong. It's not a bonus question. And the time is up, and so you forfeit the opportunity to get the 10 points. The math candidates. Same rules of engagement. A geometric sequence is known to have a common ratio of 2. If S subscript n denotes the sum of the first n terms of the sequence, then evaluate S subscript n minus S subscript n minus 1, or divided by S subscript n minus 1 minus S subscript n minus 2. I'm sorry, my time is up, and so we move on to the next question to both schools. Given that set A is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and set B is 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11, and A complement intersection B complement is 4, 6? List the elements of A complement union B complement. I'm sorry, my time is up, and so you both forfeit the opportunity to answer the questions and get points. Please show appreciation, and we have candidates to answer questions in science. Join us. Question 1, both schools. Which of these is true of mountain dwellers in relation to people residing at sea level? A, mountain dwellers have greater vital capacity and enlarged thoracic cavity. B, mountain dwellers have reduced vital capacity and a compressed thoracic cavity. C, mountain dwellers inhale a small amount of air than people living at sea level. D, mountain dwellers have a reduced concentration of red. Yes, Sampana.
A.
A is correct. A is correct for 10 points. A is correct for 10 points. To both schools. The Doppler principle refers to a difference in frequency observed due to the relative motion of the observer and the moving source. Speed limit violators are usually monitored by the use of a radar gun, which releases microwaves on the moving vehicle in short bursts. By applying the Doppler principle, the difference between the frequency of the microwave emitted by the radar gun and that reflected by the moving vehicle is obtained. Okay? The velocity of the vehicle is then determined. If the difference, okay, delta F is 2,667 hertz, and frequency of a microwave is 1.0 by 1010 hertz, okay? Obtain the speed of the car. And the great Sampana gives up on this one. Please show some appreciation as they take leave of us, and we bring up our candidates in the area of general knowledge. Same rules of engagement. This is your first question. There's a flag that is going to be put on your screen. Take a look at the screen. Wow. Okay, so that should be St. Peter's.
Georgia.
Georgia. Georgia it is. Georgia. Georgia it is. Take a look at your screens again and identify the football coach who recently won the Scottish Premier League. Yes?
Steven Gerrard.
Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of round number 4, and effectively the contest between St. Peter's Senior High School and St. Thomas Aquinas. I promised you this was going to be an entertaining one and an enthralling one at that. One of the sharks has obviously been eaten. At the end of round number 4, ladies and gentlemen, St. Thomas Aquinas has a total of 5 points, and St. Peter's Boys Senior High School has a total of 25 points. Please put your hands together for them. This is for round number 4. And that effectively means that at the end of the 4 rounds of competition between St. Thomas and St. Peter's, it is my singular honor to tell you that the revenge is on. The revenge was on. St. Peter's Boys Senior High School has a total of 145 points. Please put your hands together for them. And St. Thomas Aquinas has a total of 115 points. And it is sad that with such a high score, you have to exit this competition at this stage. You have fought well, but like they said, when they got here today, they came for blood, and blood they got. And so St. Thomas Aquinas, hard luck, better luck next time. Come back prepared next year, and I know you will do amazing things. To St. Peter's, congratulations for joining the final 8 schools that will continue to compete for the crown. My name is Patrick Stevenson, and I have been your quiz master for today. Thank you very much for watching.